The White House COVID response team says Florida has more COVID cases than 30 states combined. Doctors say patients there are much younger than before, getting sick at a faster rate and staying on ventilators longer. Let's bring in Democratic State Representative Omari Hardy of West Palm Beach for more on this. Representative Hardy, thanks for being on. You know, the superintendent of schools in Palm Beach County, which I know you represent, said 440 students have been quarantined and 51 cases of COVID-19 have been confirmed after just 2 days of school. So how are people there reacting to that?
Well, it felt like we were making progress, but now it feels like we are back to square one. Here in the state of Florida, we've broken records, I believe, 3 times this week for the number of infections reported daily here. And our parents are concerned, our students are concerned, teachers and school staff are concerned. And I just wish that people took this virus seriously all along. And you find out every summer that this virus is real, that people will be infected by it if we don't take measures to mitigate against the spread of this virus.
Now, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis says there's been no change in the proportion of pediatric patients who are COVID positive, but that the numbers of hospitalized kids are on the rise because total cases are up. What do you make of that?
I just think it shows that we have a very serious problem in the governor's office right now. The governor spent many months sympathizing with anti-vaxxers and with anti-maskers. He passed a law forbidding businesses from checking the vaccination status of their customers. He signed an order banning our local school districts from requiring masks. And you know what? You play stupid games and you win stupid prizes. Right now, we have lots of kids in the hospital. And when I speak with our public health professionals and with folks who work in our hospital systems, it would appear that we have serious issues with capacity. And it's not just about bed capacity, but it's about staff shortages. It's about ER wait times. It's about the ability of people who are not experiencing a medical emergency to get care at these hospitals. We are in crisis mode here in the state of Florida, and I just wish that our governor, rather than sympathizing with folks who have made this problem worse, would actually use his emergency powers to address the emergency that's affecting people in the state of Florida.
Now, the state is now investigating at least 3 school districts and threatening to withhold money from administrators' salaries after they defied Governor DeSantis' orders banning mask mandates. How do you expect this to play out?
I expect our leaders in our local school districts to do what's right for children and families, regardless of whether the governor threatens to take their pay away. He seriously does not understand what public service is about if he thinks that local school board members and superintendents are going to endanger our children, our school staff, our teachers, and their families because he threatens to withhold their pay. I think he seriously underestimates the integrity and the character of our public officials here in Palm Beach County and in other school districts here in South Florida who are doing what's right for kids. You know, the thing about local school board members is that while they are elected, their role is much less political than others. They don't wear a hat that says D or R. They're not pandering to a base. They're doing what's best for children. And at least they understand that that's their job. And it's just unfortunate that the governor doesn't seem to understand that.
Now, the White House has said the federal government could intervene and pay the salaries of school leaders that defy the ban on mask mandates. Governor DeSantis responded to that in a press conference this morning. Listen to this.
You're talking about the federal government coming in and overruling parents in our communities. You know, that would be something that we would fight back vociferously against.
So does the governor have a point here? Do you think parents should be the ones making these decisions for their children independently?
The governor has no point whatsoever. He talks about the federal government coming in to overrule the will of parents. But it's the state government that is doing exactly that across local school districts in the state. It was the governor who banned locally and democratically elected school board members from making policy on behalf of the parents who elected them. And for the governor to pretend that Joe Biden is doing something wrong by trying to protect the constituents that Ron DeSantis swore an oath to protect, it's perverse. And it flies in the face of what public service is. I just wish that he would see less of the politics in these issues and see more of what's affecting everyday people. We have children in the hospital right now. And that is in part due to the policies and to the practices of this governor. We have a serious leadership issue here in the state of Florida. There's no doubt about it. And I just wish that the governor would sober up and do what's right for our children and families here in Florida.
All right, Florida State Representative Omari Hari, we appreciate your time today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.